6601. Take notice. Look at that. Logistics. Air cargo. Right. Sundog. Yeah. Yeah, see? Oh, cool. Look at that guy. Yeah, spin.
Gravity that I wish to speak today in directing our human sensibility to spiritual powers intrinsic to us, the powers that essentially comprise our nature. You see, while people today need to exert the most vigorous outward powers to meet the grave events that face us across the globe, they will also need great inner courage. We can, though, only find these powers and this courage by consciously encompassing our inmost being, not just theoretically, but with practical knowledge, feeling, and will. And this in turn can be achieved if we recognize the source from which our being in reality originates, the wellspring of the Spirit. Increasingly, and not only theoretically, but practically, we should learn to perceive and experience the human being as spirit, and spirit as the only
Spirit, the powers that essentially comprise our nature.
Our highest powers and our greatest courage can come to us only from the Spirit. In other words, from the realm of the supersensible.
Directing sensibility to
this long and stay healthy and alive this long, you still got to do that. And a positive attitude. Yeah? You never fucking give up. You never, ever let them win. Let them think it. But in your soul, they're never going to have it. They're never going to touch it. It's going to stay pure. Touch like that and then. Yeah, got to got that off my chest. Lisa?
Friday, September 19th, 5:58 a.m. Anchorage, Alaska. Hey, hope everybody's having a good one out there today. all begins in Alaska on Monday, September 22nd at 11:19 a.m. I don't know why, but I ate like a little bit over half a pound Twizzlers since 10 o'clock last night. That was a good breakfast. Okay, let's check in real quick. Saturday night, Anchorage, Alaska. Okay, here we are. Awful exciting. And moving on. This is a computer, this is a desk, and this is some stuff on the desk. Coffee cup, lamp. Okay. Alright. Let's take a quick look at this. Okay, what we got going on here? Let's do yesterday. It's so much more better. What about the day before? Very amazing. What about before that? Wow. What about the day before that day? Oh man, gee whiz. How about that before that? What? Okay, really? Could you just please not do that right now? Just go back to the regular thing. Please.
Without much efforts. And we are moving on. The airboat is controlled by air rudders behind the propeller. It maneuvers due to the powerful airflow. And as we can see, it's quite maneuverable. It's capable of both smooth and sharp turns and can turn around literally on the spot. most remarkable, while moving on the airboat, you don't have to think about shoals. That is a huge advantage in comparison with regular boats. Moreover, we actually are able to move without any water at all. The bottom of the boat is protected with special armor, and it can move even on the ground. It's quite dangerous to move on motorboats here. That is why the airboat is in fact the only transport that is able to move in these conditions. We are easily going upstream, no matter how powerful it is. The turbo motors perform quite well, providing enough power and with no lag, thanks to the absence of direct surface friction. But in fact there are some drawbacks. It requires high-quality gas, and the fuel consumption is pretty impressive. A bit later we'll talk about it. We still are moving upriver, and it's getting narrower. Rocks are sticking out everywhere. And please post in the comments, guys, if you know any other transport that is able to move in these cows. I think there are every reasons to say. You can meet such obstacles exploring wild rivers, and the fact we can get over them it's a huge advantage. That is why an airboat provides a unique possibility to visit the most hidden places of our planet. You can meet such obstacles exploring wild rivers, and the fact we can get over them it's a huge advantage. That is why an airboat provides a unique possibility to visit the most hidden places of our planet. Get over rocky shoals.
If you're a woman in your 40s or 50s,
there is a chance for winter use, and it's comfy and warm inside the cabin. On snow and ice, the airboat is able to accelerate up to 120 km per hour. We can move on thin ice without any hesitations, so it's a brilliant vehicle for winter fishing. But as I said, there are some drawbacks. Firstly, it's a very noisy machine, like an airplane. And then the fuel consumption is significant, about 100 liters per 100 kilometers. For all that, the airboat is a unique and really effective transport.
Back to the girl. What's she gonna say about her 40s, 50s? What are you talking about? 11. Monday, September 22nd, 7:50 a.m. Okay, so I'm just gonna touch my face. Is that what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start touching my face because I'm on camera? Who am I talking to up to the left? That's where I'm at! Anyways, I'm done with this video. So, really hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? No, man! So, I just kind of want to go on with it, really. But I already know it's over. It broke down. It's breaking down. If there's a message, it doesn't always have to be a message. I could just make a video, expression creative. I like to make a joke, to make a laugh, you know? Make it funny. Sometimes you be silly. Sometimes you make it serious. And, I don't know, that's just the vibe right now. So, what's up with this weird color lighting anyways? Like, I look around this room, it doesn't look like this. Maybe it does, maybe it does, maybe it does. Anyway, gotta go.